James G here with Tarpley Music in Fort Worth, Texas, but we're always online if you need us at tarpleymusic.com. So I have something very special and very limited today. This is the Fender Made in Japan International Color Precision Bass, and it's unbelievable. So we literally got it today and took it out of the box, and man, barely had to tune it, and it's just been rocking ever since. I'm kind of in love with this bass. Of course, these are the Japanese-made stuff, and I'm telling you, they're going to go fast. However, let's just talk some specs on it, though. It is a basswood body, and this is a maple neck with a rosewood fretboard. There's another color that has a maple. It's a red that has that. I think it's a Morocco red is what they call it. It's a really vibrant red. It's a U-shaped neck, so extremely comfortable neck, and it's a little bit thinner down here. It feels like it's a little bit thinner down here. So very fast playability on this thing. It's a real bone nut, and the scale length is 34 inches, which is normal for a P-bass, right? The scale length is from the nut to the saddle here, and then this is a 4-saddle vintage-style bridge, so very easy to get your right radius and get your right intonation by pushing and pulling these things. Your good old classic knurled flat top knobs, and then it's a vintage style single coil. Got your fret rest there, and these are there's 20 medium jumbo frets. So everything you would need for an extremely precise bass, right? Why this whole thing was created, to make a precision bass. And I'm telling you, for a bass with one single coil pickup, tone knob, and volume, I still think you can do just about everything you can on this bass. First of all, the color is gorgeous. It's vibrant. I couldn't quit looking at it. But literally, just the way the rolled edges feel and the neck feels, I mean, the quality control is out of this world. I really wish we would see more products above this level have this kind of attention when we get it. But I'm just gonna play it in several different styles so you can get a feeling for what this does, and I'll kind of roll off the highs some because it really is that one tone. But what I can do is kind of play some different style bass lines, and you can see the versatility of this thing even with just the one pickup. All right, we heard the great tone of this bass on its own. Let's hear it in a mix with some other instruments I did earlier. Hit it, boys. Some takeaways for this bass. First of all, I am not a virtuoso bassist. It's not my main instrument. I'm just kind of a solid guy who will do. I could play, the bass parts in the studio, and I could do some gigs. And I think generally bass lines and styles. And so that was the demo you kind of get to hear. But hopefully you got some of idea just by the single coil and just that tone knob that I can really soften this thing or get all the highs up there. And there's a lot of different styles being played. It's extremely versatile. And, for the original design to still function that well. But the thing that really gets me about this is the craftsmanship, this neck. There's nothing sticking out. It feels completely perfect. The weight distribution is perfect. The setup was perfect on it. And Fender, do more of this. We need more of this, because what will really shock you is the price that this thing is at. They're not going to last. And there's several different models, obviously, not just the P-bass that they're doing in those styles, and they are not going to last. This is an incredibly brilliant instrument for what they're asking. So I hope we see a lot more of this, because this is a total workhorse guitar. You could do just about any style with it, especially with the, getting in pedals and things like that. There's the Morocco Red that does have the maple fretboard. I have not had the pleasure of playing one of those yet, but I would know that it's going to feel very similar. Might have a little bit more punchiness on the maple fretboard, but that would be about it. I love this blue. It's really hard to not look at it, and it's just really, really vibrant. And for me, colors are always great. It's not really why I buy it, but this thing, it plays perfectly. It was right out of the box. So I'm really stoked about these. I hope you enjoyed listening to this as much as I enjoyed playing it, even for that short amount of time. But the thing that I cannot do is really explain how well it plays on a video, right? You can kind of hear it and you can see things like that, but you have to come down and try to get your hands on one. And I say try because it's going to be hard. But if you can, come down and play it. And if you're really looking for a very well-priced, complete gig-worthy, playable, fantastic, this would be one to look at. It's unbelievable. Love how it feels. So if you did enjoy, please hit the like button there for me. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, it's very, very easy. You just take your mouse, you move over, you get a little cookie, and then you're in. And it's great, and we really appreciate it. And if you'd like to know as we drop more videos, you can be notified for that. You just turn on notifications right there, and we will see you on the next one.